Hey everybody! So in this video I'm going to be showing you some far out glitch and grain sound design techniques that I've been using in my own music. Over on Warp Academy I have a course called Glitches and Grains Granular Sound Design, and it's all about zooming into the micro level, working with micro loops, stutter edits and all kind of audio wizardry. In this course we're pushing live to its absolute limits, and we'll be looking at stuff like advanced Max for Live devices, hidden workflows and some rarely seen power features that will give you some totally crazy results. Over the next few minutes I'm going to be showing you how to make some of these sounds, and most importantly how to apply it to your own productions. I'll be working on a track I've created called Knee High Cress. As a bonus, I've made the project file for this track available for you guys to download for free. I want to make 100% sure that you can recreate everything you're about to see. And sometimes being able to backwards engineer things at your own pace is the best way to learn. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you how we can use Granulator to add layers to a bass pattern. So without further ado, let's get granular and jump over to the Live 10 timeline. Okay, so in this first example, we're going to have a look at how you can use Granulator to get hands-on and creative with your bass lines. Here is a super busy and glitchy section of the track where I've sequenced, chopped and modulated a whole load of bass hits, finally bouncing them out into one coherent audio clip. If you want to learn the process of creating a bass sequence like this, I've covered it in great detail in Module 4 of the course. But for now, I'm just going to show you two ways that I've used Granulator to take this kind of audio even further. So in my first example, I've resampled a small part of my bass sequence to create a counterpart pattern, adding a sense of emphasis and meter. Let's solo it and have a listen. Okay, so on its own, it's not a hugely interesting sound, but it does fit into the overall sonic picture quite nicely. Most importantly, I've taken the source sound from the bass arrangement itself so that it matches the sonic palette that I've already created throughout the track. I like to compare this to how a painter might choose a limited number of colours or tones to work with in order to give their painting a sense of continuity. Cool, so secondly, I've used the spray parameter to give the sound a bit of a messy, grainy attack. Since the main bass pattern is already quite squashed and compressed, a dynamic and unpredictable layer like this can create a nice contrast. I've also used this patch to create a cool effect at the end of this phrase, running my fingers down the keys of my MIDI keyboard. I just thought I'd slip this in as a little reminder to get playful with the patches that you create, and that sometimes they might serve a purpose that you didn't have in mind when you were designing them. So finally, over here I have a second channel with an instance of Granulator, and I've used this during another sequence of the bass chops earlier on in the track. Once again, I've resampled a small part of this composite clip, and I'm modulating some parameters within Granulator to generate some extra spice. There were a few moments in my bass sequence that felt like they lacked a bit of energy, and I often remedy this by adding a new layer of movement. Here you can see I've modulated the grain, spread and spray parameters to create a feeling of opening up. So I hope you're feeling uber inspired and all charged up to go wreak some glitchy havoc on your own productions. Don't forget to go grab the project file from the link at the bottom of this video so you can reverse engineer what you've seen and make sure that you've got those techniques down. For more inspiration for your sound design and music making, be sure to check out my course Glitches and Grains over at Warp Academy. Over there you'll find a bunch of free full-length preview videos, so go check that out and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Auxiliary fusion.